Okay, I've seen everyone doing the 5 beauty treatments that are worth the money. I'm going to mix up. I'm going to do 5 books that are worth the money. And I could probably give you about 50 books that are worth the money, but I'm going to whittle it down to 5 that I think you should try. And there's a real mix of genres as well. Okay, so number 1, I think everyone, women in particular, but everyone should read this book. It is The Women by Kristen Hanna. It is a historical fiction and it's basically based on a group of women that went off to work as nurses in the Vietnam War. And it is such a good book. You learn so much about the women behind the scenes in war scenarios. You tend to hear about soldiers' experiences. Whilst they are important, I feel like no one actually speaks about the women. So I would highly, highly recommend it. It has a little bit of romance weaved through. To be honest with you, that is not the focus of the book. The main focus of the book is actually the female friendship. So yeah, if you're a girl, I would highly recommend. It's definitely one that everyone should read. Okay, number 2 for the sports romance girlies, it's Rewind It Back by Liz Tomford, which is part of the Windy City series, which I would recommend the whole series. I think out of the whole series, the last one, Rewind It Back, is my favourite. If you like a childhood lover's second chance, you will absolutely love this book. And next, for any girl that likes a mafia romance, it's The Maddest Obsession by Danielle Laurie. This is actually the second book in the Maid series, but out of the whole series, I think the second book takes the cake. If you like a man that's like actually obsessed with a woman, like literally obsessed with her, you absolutely love this book. The whole series is a 10 out of 10. But this book has like a little special place in my heart. And I think most people would agree it's the best one in the series. Now on to the slightly sadder book recommendations. So my apologies in advance for both of these books. The first one is The Way I Used to Be by, I believe, Amber Smith. This is such a good read. It is one that is probably not the easiest read. It's basically about a girl who goes through something that no young girl should go through, and the author's just done it in a really special way. Like how she speaks about her experience, she hasn't kind of like sugarcoated anything, and she's not made the female character be someone that's likable. If anything, most of the time when you're reading this book, you're questioning the female character a lot, and you probably won't agree with 99.9% of her decisions, but it's all basically linked back to what she's gone through and her experience. So I would highly, highly recommend The Way I Used to Be. Okay, and the last book that I think is 100% worth the money and you might actually need to pay for therapy afterwards is Saving Six by Chloe Walsh, which is part of the Boys of Tommen series, which has so many books. I do think Saving Six is just the one that hits the most. So it follows a boy called Joey, and he really, really, really struggles with addiction, and he's grown up in a really abusive household. And I'm not going to lie, you probably won't enjoy how it ends, but there is a second book of his story, and that is Redeeming Six.